What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king. Welcome you back to more Let's Play Destiny. In the last episode, we finished off the mission in the deep, grabbed ourselves the cryptoglyph so that we may unlock and decode more of these unstable essences. Now let's take it to Eris and see what she has to say about it.
I don't care. You reek of the Hellmouth. That armor will prove useful in the battles to come. But the pyramid demands greater power to enter it. 3 further pieces of armor. 3 more nightmares. These diseases torture the moon with their very presence. Send them back to the past where they belong. And in return, they shall provide us with power.
Okay. The Phantom of Ariana 3 now haunts me alongside the rest. They are a burden that weighs heavy on my mind. The cryptoglyph must be used to empower the Lectern of Enchantment near Eris. In tandem with the cleansed Essence of Anguish, this will yield another piece of Dreambane armor. Empower the Lectern of Enchantment with the cryptoglyph before setting off to hunt the remaining nightmares. More nightmare essences are required to craft the remaining 3 pieces of Dreambane armor. Okay, so let's head on over to this thing and interact with it. And here we go. All right. Essence of Anguish can now actually be completed. So why don't we take a look? And what is this going to give us exactly? It is going to give us the Dreambane Stride. So let's take it. Okay. So time to talk about the Lectern of Enchantment for a moment. So you can see here there are bounties that we can actually get from these. Bounties, regular bounties, are going to reward you with Phantasmal Fragments. Phantasmal Fragments drop from numerous locations. Pretty much, you have a chance of getting a Phantasmal Fragment from every nightmare you kill in the game. Whether it be random nightmares roaming around the map, whether they be in lost sectors, on the moon and off the moon, they all have a chance of dropping these Phantasmal Fragments, but you could use bounties to get more of them. Why do you want Phantasmal Fragments? Well, that's because 20 of them make a Phantasmal Core. Now, Phantasmal Cores can also be gotten directly from the weekly bounties. There's exactly 2 of these, although at the moment we only have 1 unlocked. This one right here requires us to kill nightmares and lost sectors across the system, but it emphasizes killing nightmares on other planets, not on the moon. There are only some lost sectors have nightmares in them, not all of them. Which ones they picked and choose is kind of random, but the thing is back when Shadowkeep was actually active, there was a lot more emphasis on those particular lost sectors in other parts of the map. So it actually led you to each of them specifically, and you knew which lost sector correlated to nightmares. Now it's kind of hard to tell if you don't already know where they're at, but there's plenty on the EDZ, Nessus. I guess there was also some even on the planets that have now since been sunset, but they were kind of all over the place. And it's pretty much the best place to go get them is the EDZ, Nessus, and now the moon. So you can get a bunch of those, but these Phantasmal Cores are necessary because of this menu right here. Nightmare Essence. So you can actually repeat the Essence quest for any piece of gear that you unlock. And this starts with the armor, but it's eventually going to unlock weapons as well. This is where you can effectively craft a role for your armor and or weapon piece. If you want to get another shot at something, you have to get Phantasmal Cores to then turn into these essences, to then finish the quest, to then unlock at the Lectern of Enchantment. That is how the loot loop works here in Shadowkeep, at least this particular portion of the loot loop, where for all of the moon-based gear. So now that we've done all of that, take a look. It says, Ikora has arrived on the moon to see the pyramid for herself and deliver a message. So we're going to have to go talk to her really quickly. Let me turn this in. This is going to get me up to level 33. So I can turn all of these in really fast, get myself a projection. Cool, we will take that. And I also actually can, for even further progress, turn in these bounties here, which almost pushes me over the threshold. It actually lets me finish another one. There we go. So we'll take that. That puts me to level 34. And we've almost unlocked the Manticore as well as an Ikelos weapon, which is pretty darn cool. So I'm going to actually delete a few things here, and then we'll head on through the portal. We also grab this armor here, even though, It's not too bad of a roll, actually. It's actually, I mean, I would almost argue to say it's better than our Tangled Web Stribes, if I could be completely honest here. So I'm actually going to delete those, as well as War Mantis. And I'll probably get rid of the Insight Rover Boots as well. We'll get more blues later on. So let's head on through this portal here and go find Ikora. So this is a very special section you can only access through the portal. It's kind of Eris's sanctuary. It's where we met her in the opening cutscene after finishing the first mission. It's where she teleported us back to. And I do believe that we even will get like a special weapon for coming all the way over here. But let's go say hi to Ikora and see what she has to say about this. She was a little bit worried about Eris. Is there anything in here? I have to speak to Ikora first. Okay.
I had to see it with my own eyes. How long has it sat in silence, watching us?
Much too long.
I can't help but feel responsible for this, Eris. If I hadn't sent you here...
Your concern is noted, but my fate is my own responsibility. And we both know you didn't come here to apologize.
I came to tell you, you were right. It seems those responsible for our collapse are coming back.
Riot! You're all insufferable! Save your torment for someone who gives a damn!
Eris, the Vanguard is at your disposal.
And if you'll excuse us, Ikora, we have work to do.
Guardian, whatever she needs.
Okay, wow. So the voice actress that plays Eris is freaking incredible. I really, really like her. I always forget how to pronounce her last name. Her first name is Morla. She's so good at what she does, but she doesn't get nearly enough credit. She doesn't get nearly enough roles either. I remember noticing her playing a character, a very minor character in Horizon Forbidden West, and I was like, oh my gosh, she's doing other things. Oh, I love it. She's so good. She's honestly so good. She's what makes the character work so freaking well. Otherwise, it would just be absolutely cringe with how edgy she is. All right, so to continue our quest, defeat the 3 remaining nightmare bosses to collect the essences, the essence of fear, isolation, and pride. Each piece of Dreambane armor crafted is another step closer to entering the pyramid and searching within for anything that can help stave off the impending threat Ikora has warned us about. Let's take a look at the map really quickly here. So, you can see right here, we got all 3 of these, or I guess these 2 locations here, another one here, and then this one is the one that we need a full Dreambane armor set to actually do. So let's head on over to the Anchor of Light first, and then we can start with these nightmare quests. And we're going to be kind of doing these one at a time. We'll take care of one today. If we have time, we might be able to do 2 in the next episode and just kind of finish them off, but we're going to have to see because, well, obviously, it gets a little bit more complicated than that because just getting the essences isn't quite enough. We also need to fully unlock them. So I'm actually going to switch up my gear really quickly before I head into this one. Let's go back to Le Monarch and a Smig. I really need to get like some sort of kinetic special weapon that I can actually use. I don't really have anything of the sort, and I definitely don't want a sniper. I'd much rather have something like a shotgun. So let's do this first one right here. And here we go. All right, Nightmare Hunt, Pride. Let's begin. We need to hunt the Nightmare of Skolas. So I'm going to start by immediately killing all these things, and having Le Monarch at my disposal is going to make this really easy because this, like I said, this weapon is just so overpowered, it's almost stupid. I can actually land my shots. You know what? Actually, for this quest, I probably should, because I do have a void piece of armor. I should probably actually have the void siphon on so I can get just all of the orbs of power while doing this. And I'm not going to even bother going after that one because it's way too out of the way. So we're heading on into a catch here. Little fallen catch that's parked off to the side. And it's very strange that it is because, well, Skolas should be long dead, right? I mean, at least we would think so. But let's head on inside and see what we have. All right. But this does look incredibly similar to the catch that the Skolas strike was on. Like, incredibly similar. Are we really doing this again? Oh, I do believe we are. All right. Welcome to the Trader's Catch. Let's start killing things. So one thing at a time here. Get your headshots in for maximum effect. And there is another orb. I'm already pretty high on super. Doesn't look like we had to do too much in that room, which is good. Are we going to have to fight another fallen walker in here? Because that was not fun. Nope, the walker is very, very dead. I love the remnants of it that are still like left. I think that's kind of cool. All right, let's, okay, there are snipers in the back that are going to make this really hard if I don't take care of them immediately. Let's do that. There we go. Kill all of these. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, let's focus on that servitor next, because that thing is going to be protecting everything around it. And I'm definitely not going to use this super until we actually get to the boss itself. Come on, I need that extra headshot damage. There we go. That's what I like to see. Give me all... I mean, I guess I don't need the orbs. Really do wish I had Star Eater skills right now so I could pick all those up, but whatever. We'll have to get that... Go out of our way and get that exotic at some point later on down the line. But let's head on in here and see what we find. Hello? What do I do here? Oh, gosh, he's awake. All right, so we're fighting Skolas then, huh? This will be fun. Actually, for these guys, I should probably use my smig. Okay, you are right there. Hello, sir. I am going to box breathing you if you will just step around so I can hit you with that. There we go. One shot is all it took. So now he's going to start spawning more enemies in. This is where I'm going to use this, actually, because that will actually kill everything around him. Where did he go? There he is. So let's keep hitting him. Where'd he go? Oh my gosh, teleporting behind me. Who you think you're slick? I think he does. All right, that should do that again. So now we can start dealing with the rest of the enemies that he spawned in. Keep that frenzy alive, please. Okay, let's not get ourselves killed here. Come on. Thank you. Okay, we got Vice Stinger active. He is right on top of me. Okay, okay, you suck. Let's do that. Kill them. He is now vulnerable. Oh my gosh, his teleporting, man. This is why I have that exotic. All right. Where is he now? There he is. Oh, that was a terrible shot. Oh, and he's got one more invulnerability phase. We're fine. We're fine. Let's take all of these guys out. While that poison damage works on him, I can kill him. Just watch for him teleporting on top of you. There we go. Get rid of that thing. Oh, get away from me. There is so much heavy spawning, which is awesome for me. And that means I can kill this guy with my next magazine. And there we go. Essence of Pride. All right, now we need to cleanse this essence by defeating nightmares throughout the solar system. Lost Sector bosses grant the most efficient progress. So this is going to be a very good excuse for me to take on the last two Lost Sectors that we have not yet done. We're going to have to worry about that in the next episode. Guys, thank you all so much for watching this episode of Let's Play Destiny. I hope you all enjoyed it very, very much, and I will see you all in the next one.